This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. Now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Trying to jam these receivers at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a 1st down. There's another example of it right there.
The Gamecocks looking to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, South Carolina. They draw first blood in this national title game. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bears. He just sprints into the end zone. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Quick completion to the tight end. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. And the Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he makes the grab inside the 10. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain of the pitch and catch. The Gamecocks will line up here on first down and goal. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. QB keeper all the way. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
Boy, the first carry of the game, and it ends with a fumble. Chris, you and I know this staff. We might see the backup get some reps on the next drive.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down here for this offense. The DB's backing off from the line now. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here they come on fourth and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on third down. This won't be easy. Back in motion now. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. He's wide open. Look out. It's a quick tackle. Spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. A pop pass on a jet sweep. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Escaping the pressure, moving right. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play. And out comes the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. On the move now. Finds an open target on the left side. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Now it's second down here. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Duggar. It's a dart right down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Contact as he threw it. Senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Nice grab. It's Davidson. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And the Bears have 1st and 10 here.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. In a shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. He's past the marker and still going. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, South Carolina. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
No problem. PAT right down the middle. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Duggar. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a second.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Using his legs here. Across the 30. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Bears hustle to the line to run that hurry out.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And the defense smothers him for no gain. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Duggar. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And the Bears will crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
He's going to take off. He gets the first and still going. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Follows his man. It's Davidson. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. Got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And they heave it deep downfield. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a...
Here he goes. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Defense not pressing this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Gets loose on the scramble. It picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kick is a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Scanning the field. It's Duggar. That's caught. It's Marsh. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. The Bears hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go at the 20. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Duggar. The pocket breaking down. Trying to get the throw off. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring out second down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to...
He's looking deep here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He escapes the pocket. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trying for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. And the senior quarterback never been afraid to air it out. The Bears come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Breaks into the open. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Bringing it out, it's Williams. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Timeout, South Carolina.
There's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Moves out of the pocket. Takes a deep shot down the middle. He's got his man in the open field. He's in the clear. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Baylor.
The elite quarterbacks in college football have this ability. Use your athletic ability to get away from pressure, but also maintain your vision downfield, finds the open target, and then makes a perfect throw for a beautiful touchdown.
Going after, knocked right through. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
On the move now. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
It's 4th down and 4 as you try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Gamecocks will come to the line to run the hurry up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They cap the drive with 6 points. Championship game, and there is nobody you can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, we're on the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booting it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Duggar. To dart to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. It's another big play by the senior quarterback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 10. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 2. After the catch, the offense close to punching it in. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
Boy, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll hand it off. Quick spin on the run.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
And it's South Carolina in the lead here. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it here. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Leaning on the run game here late. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And the Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. It's another deep shot. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, South Carolina.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's support.
It's blocked. And they grab it. It's a live ball here. Pass midfield. He's past the 30. At the 10 now. And he takes it the distance for 2 points.
Well, Chris, that's something you're not going to see very often. A lot of people may not know the rule here. But this is a blocked PAT and a live ball. The offense does a great job of picking it up, and somehow they get 2 points in avoiding disaster.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the onside kick bounces out of bounds, so unsuccessful there, and it's a penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On first down, it's play action. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he's got it down inside the 20. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. And he will score. Touchdown, Baylor.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris? I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team. The character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, and they get him. The defense finally chasing them down for a sack. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
No issue here. Quarterback decides to call his own number on the conversion and gets it done.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. It comes down to this. They need to create some 4th quarter magic here. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Bears. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team, expecting the onside kick in position They were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. Inside the 30. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Press coverage now from these DBs. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Wants to throw it. He escapes the pocket. To the end zone, but incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7th. Quarterback rolling to his right now. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, South Carolina. This offense cannot be stopped. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this 2-point conversion. Nice call.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Breaking tackles and going. First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To the air. It's Duggar. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Now, I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he grabs it for the two-point try to build this lead even more. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Bears. 6 points for the special teams. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return team able to make the recovery and avoid a damaging turnover there.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Just a critical error here by this offense late in the game, working with the lead. The last thing you want to see is obviously a turnover. But give credit to this defense. They got the ball back to their own offense, and now they got a real shot.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Dropping back. It's Duggar. Receiver makes the catch. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. And the Bears will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now the kick is wrapped up by the hands team, and that should be enough to secure the victory. They can kneel down and get out of here with a W. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Makes the catch. It's Jordan. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. 2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Catch made on the left side.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in...
Looking to make a big play downfield. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Looking deep downfield to the left. The pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. There's contact on the throw. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Close to the tight end. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He was successful with his first try. This one from 39 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to the lead. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks.